National 5 Maths, Practice Paper I, Paper 1. Now in this question, what we have to do is calculate the volume of the sphere. Now that volume formula is given to you in the formula sheet. It's 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Please make sure you copy that down correctly. You'd be amazed at a number of times people get that wrong, even though they're given it in the formula sheet. So it's 4 over 3 times, now this is non-calculator, remember, so we have to use 3.14, and it tells us to use that there, times, now your radius is half of the diameter, so if the diameter is 6, your radius is half of that, so r equals 3. So that's going to be 3 cubed. Well, 3 cubed is 3 times 3, which is 9 times 3 is 27. So it's 4 over 3 times 3.14 times 27. Now you might think, well, how am I supposed to do that without a calculator? Well, let's make things a little bit easier for ourselves. I'm just going to reorganize that. So it's 4 over 3 times 27 times 3.14. So I'm going to work out what 4/3 of 27 is. Well, a third of 27 is 9, and times 9 by 4 is 36. So it's 36 times 3.14. Still, you've got to do a wee bit of long multiplication here to get that. So 3.14 multiplied by 36. So I'm going to start by multiplying by 6. So I'll put my decimal point in the right place there. 6 4s are 24. Carry the 2. 6 1s are 6 and 2 is 8. 6 3s are 18. I'll square out my 2 so don't accidentally use it again. I'm going to times by 30 now. So I'm going to put down a 0 and then times by 3, making sure I've got my decimal point in the right place. 3 4s are 12. 2 carry the 1. 3 1s are 3. 3 and 1 is 4. 3 3s are 9. You add your two answers together and you get 113.04. Now it's in centimetres, the diameter, so it's going to be cubic centimetres for your volume. And it doesn't tell you anything about rounding, so we'll just leave it at that. And number 6 says to solve algebraically the system of equations. You can do this type of thing using a graph, but specifically says to do it algebraically, so you can use whatever method you want, as long as you are using algebra. Now, simultaneous equations we've got here, and we've got to find out what x and y are. So we've got 2x's, we've got 7x's. We've got negative 5y plus 8y. So we've either got to cancel out the x's or we're going to cancel out the y's. So I'm going to go for the x's. So I'm going to times the first equation by 7 and the second one by 2. So the first equation becomes 14x minus 35y equals 168. And the second equation is 14x plus 16y that's equal to 66. So we've got 14x and 14x, so we're just looking at these two. They're both positive, so that means I'm going to subtract the two equations to cancel that out. So negative 35 take away 16 is negative 51y. 168 take away 66 is 102. I'm going to divide by negative 51, so y is equal to negative 2. I'm then going to take either one of my original equations, so I'll just go for this one here. So it's 2x minus 5y, well y is negative 2, and that's equal to 24. So it's 2x, and that's going to be plus 10. It's 24. 2x equals 14 when you subtract 10 from both sides, so x is equal to 7. Now it's always worthwhile doing a check to make sure you've got it right, so I'm going to use the second equation now just to double check it. So I'm going to work out what 7x plus 8y is, and if the answer comes to 33, then that's good. So 7x is 7 times 7 plus 8 times y, which is negative 2. So that's 49 minus 16, and that does indeed make 33. Now, I don't get any marks for doing that bit. It just helps me to know if I've got the right answer or not. So I've got the answer of y equals negative 2 and x equals 7. Now, this isn't in context. I don't have to write it out to say if it was, say, prices of tickets in a cinema or prices for various other things, often tickets. You don't have to write it out in words. It's not in context or anything, so just writing it down as x equals 7 and y is negative 2 is fine. Occasionally it might be something to do with where two lines cross over, so you do a point of intersection. So here it will be x is 7 and y is negative 2, but we're not actually asked to do that here.